You know what's in there?
Seeds. Seeds?
No, not seeds.
What?
Strawberry plants!
Did you plant those?
No! But we are going to plant them together.
No!
Guys, welcome to Indoor Hydroponics. I'm John, your indoor hydroponic test dummy. Welcome inside my kitchen. It's the end of March 2015 and I am going to break a cardinal rule on this channel and I'm going to do a planting video. Okay, and nothing drives me more crazy on YouTube than someone that shoots a minute-long planting video where they take the seedling and they put it in the ground and then they pat the dirt around it and they pour the water around it and they say, and now you're on your way to a successful grow. Well, that drives me insane, okay? I'd rather cut my arm off with a butter knife. Regardless, I'm going to do a planting video. It's going to be longer than a minute, but it's going to be very basic, okay? So I want to talk about strawberries of the Bareroot variety. But first, why grow strawberries? Well, strawberries, store-bought strawberries absolutely suck. They're picked early, shipped across country, and the sugars are not developed, and they're just very bleh, right? There's nothing that beats a homegrown, home-planted strawberry picked off of the plant with the sugars at their peak, okay? So that's why we like to grow things around here, because they taste better. Now, why did I not just go to a nursery and buy an established plant? Why did I order Bareroot variety? Good question. One is the nurseries that I shop at around here only provide 2 to 3 varieties, okay? And for everbearers, the ones that produce all year long or all summer long, I think I had Quinault and TriStar last year, and though I got some production, I wasn't very impressed. So I'm going to try a different type of everbearer. And what is this variety? This variety is called Seascape, all right? And it's an everbearer. It produces big strawberries. I've seen lots of evidence on YouTube that it's a good producer, and quite frankly, Larry from Austin Family Gardening grows this variety, and I'm impressed. So now it's my turn. So Larry, Seascape, buddy, I got 25 of these things going. Okay guys, so what do we have for supplies here? Well, obviously we have to start out with the star of the show, which is the strawberries. 25 Bareroot, ordered from Burpee Seeds, $15, got them delivered to the door. But I did use a coupon, okay, so it's not actual price, so it was reduced. But regardless, it's still going to be a cost per plant is going to be really, really low on these types of things. For the most part, they're going to be soil grown. I'm going to leave a few for hydroponic growing and testing, because obviously that would defeat the purpose of my channel if I didn't. The soil grown ones are going to be transplanted in here. They're going to get a good 30-day kickstart in here before they go out anywhere else, whether they be in a grow bag or in-ground type of thing. So the soil grown ones are going in here. Now, I have a tray that is doesn't have any holes in it type of thing. Why do I like that method? Well, I like to bottom water, and I like to bottom water especially for strawberries in that the roots stay nice and moist, and yet the crowns stay dry. So I'm not going to top water these things, because strawberry crowns, the tops right here, do not like to be wet. In fact, they'll rot. So it's always a good idea to bottom water, especially when starting out with the Bareroot variety. Next on the list here is what we are going to be growing them in. And what we are going to be growing them in is Fox Farm Ocean Forest. And why am I going to use that? Well, I like the design of the bag. No, that's not the reason why, although I do like it. This is a good organic-based potting soil right here, in that I will not need to add any type of chemical fertilization during this period of the grow, okay? In fact, I'm not going to do it during any of the grow. Regardless, what does this have in it? Lots and lots of amendments. It's got crab meal, fish meal, shrimp meal. It's got bat guano, which is a cute word for... It's got earthworm castings, composted forest humus. It's got some oyster shell. It's got rock dust. It's got peat in it, so it's got lots and lots of good stuff. Will not need to fertilize at all during this indoor getting these things established. But first, these need to soak. So they are going to soak overnight. So I will see you in the morning. Okay, welcome back to the next morning. We have both children available at this time, where I'm going to show them how to do the first one, and then they're going to help me with the rest. What do we got going on here? We've got our strawberries that have been properly soaked down overnight. We have one of these little containers here, about 3/4 of the way filled up with potting soil at Ocean Forest. Got some extra here, and I got the Rachel Ray garbage bowl. Now, we need to take one of the strawberries out, okay, that's been soaking overnight, and we need to trim the roots down to about 2 to 3 inches. Why? It's because the directions say so, man. The directions say so. So let's do that into the Rachel Ray garbage bowl. Boom, that looks pretty good. And now what we want to do is kind of spread these roots out a little bit, all right? Instead of just kind of putting them in, we're going to spread them out. That way they'll get good and ready for growing. Okay, now we want to put some dirt around it. Being careful not to cover up the crown. So, well, now we just kind of plant that down a little bit like that, and we have our first strawberry plant properly planted. And now we're on our way to a successful grow. Just plan. Let's finish up the rest of these, and then we'll get on to bottom watering. So this is a pretty easy, simple
Alright guys,
process.
I got 10 of these planted out over here, and these little puppies right here, and this is going to make a good row to plant in about a month. I just got to find some space outside, I guess. But now what I got is the grow bag here, and I think I'm going to make like a 4-plant bag here. I think that'll be kind of cool once it all grows out and starts cascading over. I got it filled quite a bit to the top. I'm repurposing one of these bags. I probably should have washed it, but I didn't. Regardless, let me show you also what I've been doing with these puppies. See this old stems from last year's grow? I've been snipping those off. Those are going to serve us no purpose for this year's grow. So I snip off all of that stuff, and I just leave what appears to be the new growth on top here, okay? See that little leafer coming out? And that will be pretty cool. Now I'm going to continue to trim the roots, but in this instance I'm not going to spread the roots out. What I'm just going to do is kind of do a little hole type of thing here. Not too deep. Again, I just want to re-emphasize that point, is we do not want the crown sitting in moist soil. You want it sitting above grade a little bit. So that's cool. I'm going to do 2 more right here, and I think that will then be 14 plants. 25 minus 14 is like 11, so now I've got 11 more to go. 6 of them I'm going to use for hydroponics, but that'll be another video. Alright, it's time to bottom water these puppies, so I'm going to start to drench the bottom here. Oh my goodness, do you guys see that? I'm spilling everywhere. This might be the worst picture I've ever seen in my life. We are not going to use this. Okay, let's try this again. The $50,000 crystal pitcher right here. Oh, it's $50,000. It was a wedding present. Let's try this. Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, that's gonna work out great. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's get about an inch of water on the bottom of this thing to start, and let them start wicking. As soon as they're done wicking up, which means, you know, you start to see moisture at the top, we'll probably dump off the excess, let them sit here. These are going to go under some light, some T5s for about 12 hours a day for now, and until we start to see some really good growth here. So that is how I'm going to start out my Bareroot strawberries for soil. Come back and check out the hydroponics, because I'm going to test to see if we can start out bare roots in hydroponics, which I suspect we can. It should be a fun test. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please come back, subscribe, like, comment when you can, and I will talk to you later. Take care, guys. Bye.